And then you begin to look at, again, the structures that we have. When I talk about, the social system and what have you. The system we have in place, both within the school, both in terms of guidance and counseling, is inadequate. Most of the teachers and most of the people running these systems are not well equipped to deal with diversity. They are not well equipped. They are not. There's a huge need for cultural training. I know there's been a lot of it going on. Much has been said about it, but there's that awareness is not there. So you find that, a child coming from a background different from yours, if you understood them properly as a teacher, as a guidance, as a counselor, you might be able to relate more with them. You might be able to identify with the issues that they face. They face challenges, enough challenges coming from a different background already. So you have failures within the system in being able to support these new arrivals, these children who are trying to become or have become part of the new communities. That is, one serious issue you have there. And then looking at it as well in terms of our own, we as a people, because we don't just talk about parents. It's not just about parents. It takes a community to raise a child. As a community, are we united? Are we leaving any positive influences there? Our communities, our African societies, our state associations, we as a people, there's so much fragmentation. That at times, some of the youngsters says, oh, you Africans, you quarrel a lot. I don't want to identify with that, and what have you. So issues arise, from that perspective as well. So just, I know we'll probably look at other aspects of it as well, I'll equally, talk about just a little bit more about this issue of community support there. There is a whole lot, the African church has a massive influence in Ireland. Majority of Africans in Ireland attend Pentecostal churches. And the church has a big role to play. But I'm afraid that with all the authority that the church has, the church is failing in that regard. I've often spoken to some of my friends who are pastors to say that, whilst it is very, very important to minister on the spiritual needs of the people, we mustn't also fail on our duty, the duty of the church, to ensure that messages of hard work, success, education, do something with your life. Be interested in your congregation. Help those who require support, reach out to the young members in your church, support, not just about, let's pray about it. The African church is very powerful, very successful. The church is equally rich, but resources from the church need to be put within the community to support the community, particularly our young people. And this is the area where I feel that, the church as one major part of our community can play a leading role in this, in making sure that these issues are dealt with. Because for some, at least I know that the church still has, a lot of these youngsters attend churches, and a lot of our church leaders still have some
authority
influence
to influence them.